In this example, we're going to learn how to approximate fractions as decimals with a calculator. When the corresponding decimal for a fraction doesn't terminate, we will frequently use a calculator to approximate the decimal by dividing and then rounding. Approximate the following fractions with decimals by dividing on your calculator. Give approximations to 1, 2, and 3 decimal places. So let's look at our first example. We have the fraction 8 over 21. And remember, this is equivalent to 8 divided by 21. So if we want to find this value on the calculator using division, we're going to divide 8 by 21. So 8 divided by 21. And here's our result. So now let's round it to 1, 2, and 3 decimal places. So to 1 decimal place, here's the tens place. The hundredths place is greater than 5, so I'm going to round to 0.4. For 2 decimal places, the third decimal place is 0, so I'm going to round down to 0.38. And finally, 3 decimal places. Here's the third decimal place. The fourth is 9, so I'm going to round up to 0.381. Now let's look at the next example. We have negative 13 or negative 13/17. So let's think of this as the opposite of 13 divided by 17. Meaning, I'm going to put this expression in the calculator, and then we know our answer is going to be negative. So that's what I mean by the opposite of. So let's find 13 divided by 17. So to 1 decimal place, the second decimal place is 6, so we're going to round up to 0.8, and that will be negative 0.8. For 2 decimal places, here's the second decimal place. The third is less than 5, so it's 0.76. So we have negative 0.76. And for 3 decimal places, we have 764. This digit is greater than 5, so we're going to round up to 0.765. Negative 0.765. And in this last example, notice we have a mixed number. It's negative. Okay? So we're going to use the same idea by keeping the negative sign and just working with 4 and 5/7. And remember that 4 and 5/7 means 4 plus 5/7. And this will be 4 and then whatever the decimal is for 5/7. So we can just find 5 divided by 7 and start with a negative 4 and then use the 5 divided by 7 to find the decimal. So 5 divided by 7 to 1 decimal place is 0.7, since 1 is less than 5, so this is negative 4.7. To 2 decimal places, well, the third digit is less than 5, so it's 0.71, so we'll have negative 4.71. And finally, 3 decimal places would be 7.14, since 2 is less than 5, so we'd have negative 4.714. So again, for the negative signs, just keep the negative and deal with the fraction. Find the fraction using division. Okay. If it's a mixed number, we know the whole number is the part before the decimal. So just include the whole number, use the decimal, and then divide the fraction to find the decimal part.